What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BT20, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our part 2 of our card overview for Release Booster 2.5. This is our BT20 section. This is all the BT20 cards. We did BT19 part 1. We will link that video down below and vice versa. We'll have links in each video to each one. So we have the rest of the content here, which is the BT20 cards, which is going to be a little bit more. We're probably going to rush through it a little bit more because there's a whole set to go through instead of half a set. We focused a little bit more in on things we wanted to on BT19, but we'll kind of speed through this and kind of pick out some of the cards that we're really excited for and what this has to bring in BT20 and in 2.5 when we get it. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Without further ado, we'll get into it. We got our Digi eggs and we got box topper eggs back, and they're Ulti arts, full arts, not just foiled borders, which is really nice because I really like when I do that. So the Demi V is for the Virus Imperial deck, although I don't know if it's going to get played over the Minomon, but it's got a plus 2000 inheritable. If this Digimon with 4 more Digivolution cards, you get plus on your turn only. You got Baby Demon if this Digimon has Dracomon or Xmon in its text, draw 1. You got a new BBmon for the SOC Seekers, Pulsemon stuff for Fenrir-Lugamon. You got a Pinamon for the Excel stuff. I haven't really been paying too much attention to the Excel stuff, but that's like Chaosdramon, Voldararm. Chaosmon, not Chaosdramon, Chaosmon Voldararm, I believe. And you have Kapurimon, which is going to have, when this Digimon checks a face-up security, it gains jamming. So I think that's going to be really good for like Justimon, stuff like that. Or not just Justimon, but it is a Liberator card. So it'll be good for a Liberator deck probably. I'm just not sure which one yet. We haven't really got more Liberator cards. Of course, Demi Meramon is the standout of all the eggs. This is the on deletion. You may return one Digimon card with the Ghost trait from your hand to your trash for the new Necromon deck, so that's really important. We got cool cards in here. We got like Dracomon, a red Dracomon for the Examon stuff, which is kind of fun. By trashing one card with Dracomon or Examon in your text, draw 1 and gain 1 memory, plus 2000 inheritable. That's really cool. Of course, we got a new Huckmon, start your main phase by trashing one card with Huckmon or Sistermon or Royal Knight trait in your hand, draw 1 and gain a memory. Again, so we're getting a lot of those abilities here. Same with Vmon. When any of your purple Digimon are played, this Digimon may digivolve into a card with the free trait in the hand for a digital cost reduced by 1. So this is where like the Davis Ken could be really good in the deck, playing a free Wormmon and then basically letting him digivolve for 1 in the field, so that's really good. Of course, it can digivolve from a purple or a red, and then plus 2000 inheritable, making it really big. We get XVmon 2 for our line of the Imperial Dramon stuff. We're going to see Bao Huckmon. We get another Bao Huckmon. All your Digimon get plus 1000. Main once per turn. You may play one Digimon card with Sistermon or Gankumon. Its name from your hand with play cost reduced by 2. That's actually really cool. Bao Huck and the new Savior Huck with Inheritable Alliance. If you have a Royal Knight trait Digimon. And then on play when digivolving, delete a 5k or less. On your opponent's side, end your turn by suspending one of your other Digimon. This Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with the Jesmon in its name in the hand without paying the cost. So that's kind of cool. So you can play a card with Bao Huckmon, digivolve into Savior Huckmon, and your turn digivolve into, without paying the cost, so that's really cool. And then you don't have to suspend it, so you can use the Blitz Jesmon, which is actually really cool. We got a new Jesmon here, new Pyldramon here. First for DNA Digivolving, red and blue. It's got on play when Digivolving, gains one of your Digimon, it gains piercing, it gets plus 4000 DP, then this Digimon may attack. So that's kind of cool. All turns, when any of your Pyldramon or Diabemon would be deleted, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Imperial Dramon Dragonmon in the hand. It's got security plus 1, so that's really cool as well. Security attack plus 1. Yeah, just so many good cards, and they're like all uncommons too, so they're all gonna be pre-release cards. And like, oh, We're getting a new Jessmon that has reboot blocker and decoy. And it says when on play, when digivolving, there's an Atho, Rene, and Pour token, which have all that, which is nuts. When any other Digimon are played, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less, then one of your Digimon may attack. So a lot of may attacking, so that's really cool. And then you have Oriumon. Getting new Oriumon stuff too. Piercing, de-digivolve. We're not going to go into too much of that. Jessmon X-Antibody as well. We're getting as inheritable piercing if it's Jessmon GX. And it says all of your Digimon gain piercing and can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. That's pretty awesome. It's going to have Alliance, and it's going to have when digivolving with Jessmon X-Antibodies in this Digimon's Digivolution cards for the turn where your Digimon isn't affected by your opponent's effects, then where your Digimon may attack. You return all of your Digimon with the Sistermon in their names or Royal Knight trait gain piercing and can also attack your opponent's unsuspending Digimon. So basically his effect is an inheritable for GX too, which is really good. Of course, we have my favorite guy here. We have the Imperial Digimon Fighter mode with Raid and Piercing. And your opponent can't play Digimon or Tamers by effects until the end of their turn. Then, if Imperial Digimon Dragon mode is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash your opponent's top security card. All turns, once per turn. When your opponent's security stack is removed from, delete one of their Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon, which is really, really good. Yeah. Takes your stuff away, and then if they have something else, they can pierce over. They can attack unsuspended, pierce over it. So it's really good. We got GX Ace. There's so much good stuff in this. GX Ace, you can blast on your guy, or Digivolve for a cost of 6. You can DNA Digivolve for 0 with Jessmon and Gankumon. On play, when Digivolving, when attacking once per turn by placing one Royal Knight trait card from your hand or trash as Digimon's bomb Digivolution cards, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. When attacking once per turn, this Digimon unsuspends. Then, for every 2 Royal Knight trait cards in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash your opponent's top security card. I'm going to have to play this as my black deck. It's not black deck. But I don't know. There's so many good red decks. I just don't know how I'm going to play all this stuff I want to play in this set. There's just so much good stuff. So GX Ace, of course, it's going to have multiple, alt and special promo. You're going to have Core Dramon for the and Slayer Dramon. Mega C Dramon's getting X-Antibody support, which is really cool. Wing Dramon too. All really cool abilities. And then you're going to have, so like the Examon's going to be like red, green, and red, blue. So that's kind of interesting there. We're getting Giga Dramon, which is like it's basically Metal C Dramon X-Antibody, but it doesn't, it's X-Antibody, but it doesn't say X-Antibody. So Pulsemon for the other stuff, and then of course you got Loli, Leolamon, Loader Leomon. This is all part of the Valder Arm stuff. This is the Excel stuff, which is Boncho Leomon, and Boncho Leomon is one of the pieces, and then something in green. I think it's the I'll get there. It's the bird. Kazuchimon again for you got Kazuchimon with Fortitude. This is going to be for the Seeker stuff, which is the Takami Kazuchi build. Of course, you got your other Cordramon. Then the Falcomon line in it's the Varo Durumon. That's the other part of the Chaosmon Valderarm combo, which is the Excel deck, which I really haven't been paying attention to. Of course, you got Examon Ace, which is going to have so many keywords, it's not even funny. Hand counter, Blast Digivolve from Break Dramon, Slayer Dramon. It's got Raid, Piercing, Blocker, Evade. When Digivolving with DNA Digivolving, return all your post Digimon with the highest DP to the bottom of the deck. All turns once per turn. When any Digimon suspend, this Digimon may unsuspend, which is something happens. It is a triple color card, so it's our next triple color Royal Knight. So that's cool. Ooh, the alt looks pretty good too. Alt looks nice. And then even the low pull rates looks really, really cool. We're gonna have a lot of cool low pull rates. So it'll be interesting to see if we pull one and which one we get. Invisimon, that's okay. So this is the stuff that's the Capurimon's good for. I forgot about the Althea stuff. This is the new Liberator stuff in here. And your opponent's turn, play this card without paying cost. Digivolve 2. One of your opponent's Digimon, and flip your opponent's top face down security card face up. Then delete one of their Digimon with one or fewer Digillusion cards. Your turn, when your Digimon check face up security card, you may place this Digimon's top stat card face up as the bottom security card. Well, that's kind of cool. And then security, end of your opponent's turn, play this card without paying the cost. Ooh, that's cool. So yeah, Invisimon's kind of cool. I like how the alt is like silhouetted. You can't see him. He's actually Invisi. Of course, you got Alphamon. We're getting new Alphamon support. So you're getting you got Dorumon and Raptor Dramon, and so it's the Oriumon line and stuff like that, and the Dorumon line. Do we have any other stuff in here? Because I saw maybe it was back in here, and I just kind of went past. Yeah, the Ryudamon stuff's in red. So your Ryudamon line's over in the red side. And then, of course, you got Alphamon or Yukin Ace, which is another triple colored card. You get an Oriumon Alphamon Blast Digivolve, or DNA Digivolve like that with black and yellow or red. And then on play, when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 15,000 DP, which is a lot, until the end of the turn. Then if DNA Digivolving, trash your opponent's top security card and recovery +1. All turns when security stacks are removed from, gain 3 memory. Oh, that's gross. That's pretty cool. So a lot of cool ace cards coming out. Gankumon X-Antibody with a reboot and blocker if you're a Jesmon GX. And then Digivolve 2. Seems pretty standard for a Gankumon card. We're getting into the purple stuff. So much cool purple stuff. We're getting a new line for so many good decks, including we're getting a new Impmon line for the Heavy Metal Dramon. Reveal top 3, add 1 Evil Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon, and 1 Yuki, and then return the rest of the bottom of the deck, and plus 2,000 Heritable. Candlemon with Retaliation for the Ghost. It has the Ghost type. On deletion, by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 4 Lord Digimon. Ghostmon, reveal top 3, and it's getting a cool alt. Reveal top 3, add 1 Ghost card and 1 card with the Liberator trait among them to your hand, so you can add your Tamers, your what's her name, Violets to your hand, and then on deletion, gain a memory. On deletion, gain a memory is really good in this deck. Of course, we're getting a new Lugamon for this Seekers stuff for the Takumi Kazuchi Fenrir Lugamon. We have our Wormmon, our other half to our Vias Imperial, on play by trashing 1 card in your hand. Give 1 of your opponent's Digimon. On deletion, lose 1 memory until the end of the turn. That's a cool ability. Inheritable Retaliation. Inheritable Retaliation on Stingmon. And then on play, when Digivolving, delete 1 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Then, if it's your turn, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card with the Imperial Dramon, its name, or the free trait in the hand. So that's cool. Then you have Soulmon. On play, when Digivolving, 1 of your Digimon gains Retaliation till the end of your opponent's turn. So that's cool. On deletion, by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete 1 of your opponent's level 4 Lord Digimon. That can be really good. Bakumon's the really cool one. He's the one that if you have 1 fewer Tamer, you can play 1 Violet in boots. So he's your Tamer player. Play cost 4, but I mean it's only a 1 Digivolving. So and on deletion, gain a memory, again really good. Punkmon. New Punkmon that gives you plus 2,000, and then on play when Digivolving, trash one card in your hand, and then until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your Digimon gains blocker and retaliation. Can be good. We got no more Lugarmons and Soul Lugarmons. Soul Lugarmon's got Raid. Phantomon, he's going to be one of your really good level 5s for the Ghost deck. He's got Execute at the end of your turn. This Digimon may attack. At the end of the attack, delete that Digimon. Your opponent's unsuspended Digimon can also be attacked. So that's really cool. And then on deletion, you may play one level 4 Lord Digimon card with the Ghost trait from your hand, from your trash, without paying the cost. So that's really good. And then on deletion, you may play Inheritable. Same thing, you may play a level 4 Lord Ghost without paying the cost. That's really good. On deletion, Digivolve from Metal Phantomon. This is also another good level 5 that we're getting. It's going to have blocker. On play when Digivolving by deleting one of your Digimon. Delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. So, killing stuff. The new Dino Beamon's got the your turn. This Digimon doesn't activate security effects on option cards it checks, which is really, really good. And then on play when Digivolving, you may return one Digimon card with Imperial Dramon in its name with a free trait from your trash to your hand. So this is good for trashing cards. And then all turns when any of your Dino-Beamon or Pyeldramon would be returned to the hand or decks, 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode in the hand. So just ways to stop your opponent from being able to stop you. Super really good, especially since it's all DNA Digivolving cards, so it's all potential freebies if you play the deck right. Got a new Loudmon, which is your turn while you have 4 fewer cards in your hand. All of your Digimon with the Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait gain security attack +1, which is always really good. And then on play when Digivolving, trash 2 cards in your hand. Then for the turn, one of your Digimon gains Raid and Piercing plus 4,000 DP, so that's really good if you can get up there to your heavy metal and then start attacking and clear your opponent's board. Of course, we have Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode Ace, the other important card. We're getting a new Dragon Mode, although the old Dragon Mode is still really good. It can blast DNA Digivolve from a Dino Beamon at Pyeldramon, so that's really good because use the old Dino Beamon with Partition to get you out of Pyeldramon. Or it can just DNA Digivolve from a purple and a red, which all of your level 5s are going to be purple and red, so any combination will do. And then on play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 11,000 DP or less. Then, if DNA Digivolving, this Digimon may Digivolve into Imperial Dramon Fire Mode in the hand or trash without paying the cost. So this is where having stuff in the trash is good because you get to go into it for free. So you probably only need a couple copies of Fighter Mode. Put one in the trash, keep one in your hand, and you're set. Depending on which Dragon Mode you have. That's kind of the play. Of course, it does have Overflow, which isn't always the greatest. We got the new Heavy Meldramon Ace, which can Digivolve for 3, Blast Digivolve. On play when Digivolving, trash. Up here. Trash cards in your hand until it has 4 left. Then play one 8,000 DP or lower Digimon card from your trash. For each card this effect trash, remove 2,000 from this effect's DP maximum. So that kind of sucks. So you want to have as close to 4 as you can. And then all turns, all of your Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon trait Digimon gain Rush and Blocker. And that includes himself. And get plus 2,000 DP. So that's a really good step in the right direction for that deck. I think there's so many good decks, and they're all purple and red. And I'm like, I can only play one purple, one red deck per format usually, especially when I want to get good at something. So it's just interesting. We got Reapermon as another ghost type here. He's not the big bad. It's the Necromon is the one we're looking for. Security attack +1, execute, and then on play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. And then on play, on deletion, you may play one level 5 or lower Digimon card with the ghost trait from your trash without paying the cost. So that's always really good too. So you execute, you check 2, and then you can potentially do this a couple times. Yeah. Play one level 5 or lower Digimon card with the ghost trait from your trash without paying the cost. So yeah, you can play level 5, and I think with the Tamer you can go back into your level 6 again, and then with the Digi-Egg you can add this back to hand from the trash, so it works out pretty good. We learned this all in the web comic already. So we have a new Death X, and finally new Death X, security attack +1, reboot, blocker, and then all turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area by effects by returning 3 cards with Dex Death X in their names from your trash to the bottom of the deck. It doesn't leave. End of all turns, once per turn, delete all of your Digimon with the lowest level. So this is something that could add to the Dex, the Death X stuff. Dex Door Goramon. And it is pretty good. Reboot, security attack +1 is pretty nice. So it's an interesting card here. Getting an alt as well. Got a new Fenrir Lugamon, Ace, Takami Kazuchi, Blasting a Digivolve from Kazuchi and Fenrir Lugamon, or Fenrir Lugamon and 1 level 6 with Pulsemon, which is going to be the same thing, unless you have another Pulsemon level 6. On play, when Digivolving 2 of your opponent's Digimon get minus 10,000 DP for the turn, then if a Tamer card is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's 10,000 DP or lower. When attacking by trashing the top security card, activate one of this Digimon's when Digivolving effects. Ooh, goosh. So I don't know if it's as good as the last one, but it's a cool one, especially since it's an Ace card. We're getting a new Omekamon and a Sistermon CL Awakened, our first CL Awakened. So that's kind of cool. That's our only new Sistermon. Trash, all turns when any of your Digimon are played, one of your Sistermon CLs may Digivolve into this card without paying the cost, so that's kind of cool. On play, when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't suspend until the end of the turn, that is good. End of all turns, place this Digimon's top stat card as a top security card, so it gets you an extra security, and then you can continue to do it. So it's like a good one-of, I feel. A good thing to trash. You got a new Shoto Kazuma. Start your main phase by returning this Tamer to the bottom of the deck. You may play 1 Shoto Kazuma from your hand without paying the cost. Then if you don't have a Digimon, you may play a level 3 Digimon card with Avian or Bird in any of its traits from the trash without playing the cost. End of your turn. By suspending this Tamer, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and then until the end of their turn, one of your Digimon with the Vortex Warriors gains plus 2,000. So I like how this can just... it can play you a better Shoto and put it at the bottom of the deck to play a better Shoto. So that's and then get you your level 3. So that's kind of interesting at the start of main phase. It can just set you up for a really good play if you got the right memory and the right sources. So I mean, could be another way. It's basically playing extra copies of a really good Shoto. I don't know if it's going to see play, but I could see it seeing a couple copies in there. This is the Altea guy. I think he's like a robot. I don't know if he's actually a real person. We got dual Tamers. We got Koda Domoto, Yuji Musa. We got Codecracker and Hacker Judge. Of course, we got a new Violet in Boots with an alt. She's going to be expensive. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory, start of main. Your turn, when any of your ghost trait Digimon are deleted by suspending this Tamer, one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the ghost trait in the hand with the digital cost reduced by 2. This is how you go Necromon again and again, especially since you play out a level 5 and you can check 4 cards in 1 turn potentially. So yeah, it's really good, and it's going to be expensive. We're almost through it. Okay, so we're having a new Yuki, which if there is an alt version of this, but you have to get it as the winner pack card or the participation card from the pre-release, so they're going to be expensive. If you have 2 or less memory, set it to 3. End of your turn, if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand, by suspending this Tamer, one of your Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon traits may attack a player. So it basically gives it's Blitz, basically. Got new Cool Boy. Cool Boy's got cool ability. Well, when your Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have the Royal Knight trait, by suspending this Tamer, draw 1 and gain memory. So basically just typical Cool Boy stuff, but it's its own deck. It's not really made for other. It's made for Royal Knight trait decks. And then opponent's turn, once per turn, when any of your Digimon with the Royal Knight trait would leave the battle area, you may play 1 Omekamon from your hand without paying the cost. So bring back that Omeka. Battle NPC. I think this is going to be the card that gets played for the virus deck, but maybe I'm wrong. So start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, set to 3. So you got a memory tamer. On play, by placing 1 level 3 Digimon card from your hand under this tamer, draw 1. And then start of your main phase. If you don't have a Digimon have a Digimon, by playing 1 level 3 or lower Digimon card from under this tamer without paying the cost, delete this tamer. So it's a one-off. I think it really has to be, it's like a game-winning move, I think. So it's all right. It's no Davis Ken, that's for sure. So I'm not even sure what's going to get played. We do have some new options, too. We got Emperor Dragon Calamity, which is an interesting one here. Security, you may play a free level 3 Digimon card with free trait from your hand or trash without paying the cost, then add this card to the hand. And then its main ability, you may play 1 free trait Digimon card from your trash with play cost reduced by 5. So potentially up to maybe a level 4. And then it's a play cost 3. And then all turns when your opponent's security stack is removed from delay, you may play 1 Imperial Dragon mode from any of your Imperial Dramon Fire modes, Digivolution cards without the play cost. So this is really cool because I like this. Just the fact that you can get your ace guy out and use his ability again. Especially when your opponent's security stack is removed from. So it lets you do some wombo combos. Not sure if this is going to see play, but it's a cool card nonetheless. And of course we have the Apparition Legion, which is the card for the Ghost deck, which again is really cool. Main, by returning up to 9 levels total worth of Digimon cards from your opponent's trash to the bottom of the deck, you may play 1 Ghost trait Digimon card of each of the return cards levels from your trash without paying the cost. Then the Digimon this effect played gains Rush and Blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. So another way to finish off the game quick. And then security, you may play a level 5 or lower Digimon card with the Ghost trait from your trash without paying the cost. So that's good stuff. It's all fun and just like super strong. Black Sabbath is a Liberator card. That's for heavy metal. And then, of course, we have our secrets, which are Zephigamon Ace, which people are excited for, and Omnimon X-Antibody, a new Omnimon X-Antibody, triple color card, Raid Piercing Blocker. One of your Digimon make end of turn, gain rush for the turn and attack without suspending. So potentially doing even more damage. So I don't know how the Omnimon deck is going to be, but there's going to be some cool Omnimon stuff definitely going on. Both these cards I think are going to be expensive. You got the Zephigamon Ace. It's got Piercing Vortex Blocker. All turns when any Digimon suspend, this Digimon may unsuspend. On play when Digivolve, you may suspend 1 Digimon. Then for every 2 suspended Digimon, you may return 1 of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck, which is really good. I can Digivolve for play cost 10 or higher, level 6, with Vortex Warrior's trait. Cost 1. So this can Digivolve. This can Digivolve on a Zephigamon. So that's really cool. Yeah, because it's a level low or higher level. Yeah, it can go on Zephigamon, so that's really good for 1 cost, which is really good. You have some of your promo cards too. We're getting these promo cards: Boltmon, Avenge Kidmon, Rush Tyrannomon, Magdramon, Pukumon, and Hina. Hina is probably the one I'm most excited for. The other ones, and Avenge Kidmon looks really cool. I don't really feel in it for all these guys. Rush Tyrannomon never seems to be really good, especially with the Tyrannomon going in a different Tyrannomon deck going in kind of like a different direction, but I might be wrong. But tell me what you guys' thoughts are on all this. This is a lot of stuff to go through. I'm super excited for a lot of the purple, a lot of the red stuff. It's just so much good purple and red stuff. I don't even know what I'm gonna play for like blue. I think like Blue Flare. I don't know if I'm gonna play Examon. I have no idea. Probably play Zephigamon again, maybe. But there's so many cool decks. And I'm still thinking about playing Gallantmon next format just because we're getting the BT9 stuff. BT19 stuff that's making that deck better too. So we'll see what happens. We'll do a deck excitement list soon within the next week or so to get ready for the pre-release for 2.5. But thanks as always for checking this out. Check out part 1. We'll put the link in the description like I said. And hey, looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.